Well, good afternoon. My name is Neil. I'm a product specialist here with Toyota. Welcome to the Toyota display. If you can hear the sound of my voice, feel free to stop in and join me at the Prius platform. I'm going to take 2 minutes of your time and go over our brand new redesigned 2023 Toyota Prius and Prius Prime, our plug-in versions. Some exciting news. So let's start with some of the history on the Prius. The Prius has the great accolade of being the first globally released hybrid powertrain. So this is where it all started in the industry. So before the Prius, there was no major hybrid vehicles out there. With that being said, in 2001, since then, we've sold over 20 million hybrids. That's a huge number. I want you guys to remember that number because I am going to quiz you on it, and I do have some prizes available to you. With the redesign of the Prius, there are a couple things I'd like to point out to you. In terms of the styling, it still retains the bones of the previous Prius. As you can see, you can tell that you're looking at a Prius. However, the roof line has been dropped by 2 inches, so it's lower. The vehicle itself is lower to the ground by 1 inch, and if you notice, the back end seems wider, right? It's been widened by 1 inch, so if you look at it from above, it gives it a nice tapered look to it. That actually adds to the aerodynamic performance of the Prius. And again, it's all about sportiness and performance and technology here. This is the standard Prius behind you right here with the dark gray vehicle I'm looking at here. That is the plug-in version. So a couple changes. We did have physical differences on the outside between the plug-in and the non-plug-in. They do match each other now currently, they just operate slightly different. For those of you who may not know, our plug-in versions, you do not have to plug them in. I'd like to remind people of that. They are standard hybrid systems, so you can drive a plug-in and it will charge itself. But the reason you plug in a plug-in, not to sound redundant, is to simply charge it faster. It will drive by driving alone, but you can charge it faster by plugging it in, but you don't have to. And of course, 17-inch alloy wheels to start. You can go all the way up to 19s here, adding to the sportiness of the vehicle. And of course, on the inside, a 12.3-inch touchscreen. What can you do with the bigger touchscreen, man? Yes, you can see more. So especially when you're navigating, for example, cloud-based navigation is built in here. So that means you have live updates from point A to point B. If there is a detour ahead, an accident ahead, you will know that. Another good feature in terms of the software here, over-the-air updates. Imagine one less trip to the dealership. The software itself will update itself over the air here. And of course, Intelligent Assistant is part of the package. That means you can simply say to the vehicle, hey Toyota, wakes up the system. You can say, show me the closest bank. It can open up the navigational system. You can use your voice to start the car. You can lock, unlock it. You can adjust the AC, adjust the music, all using the sound of your voice on a smartwatch or a smartphone. Ma'am, if he wanted to borrow the car and you didn't want to give him the key, guess what? We now have a digital key. You can pass on a digital key and have that other person operate the vehicle. Again, it's all about convenience here. For our plug-in model, some other specifics here. Our plug-in model allows you to have a charging feature on the roof. There's a solar panel when the car is parked. It can charge and help to power some of the accessories, so your dash, your AC, and things like that. So less strain on the main battery. And of course, elevated performance, 196 horsepower here on the standard Prius. On our plug-in version, 220 horsepower. Many people have felt that the vehicle was underpowered, but we've now included a higher power output here with the brand new Prius Prime plug-in. In fact, the 0 to 60 is 6.6 seconds. So again, we want you to consider that when you're looking at our brand new Prius. Now, how many people here are concerned about warranty? Most of us, right? By a show of hands, most of us? Exactly. So Toyota, after 2020, any hybrid you purchase after 2020 now has 4 separate warranties. You do have your basic warranty that is 3 years, 36,000 miles. Your powertrain warranty at 5 years, 60,000 miles. But then the hybrid system will have an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty, as well as the hybrid battery will have an additional 10 years, 150,000 miles. So 4 separate warranties on any hybrid purchase after 2020. We've got you completely covered here at Toyota. So I'm going to make this question, best way I can say this, to give everyone a chance to win this, I'm going to make this a general question. Can anyone tell me how many millions of hybrids have we sold since 2001? What was that? 20 million. You've been listening. There you go. That is correct. We've sold over 20 million hybrids since 2001. And of course, with the purchase of any vehicle here at Toyota, you do get 2 years of Toyota Care. That means complimentary roadside assistance, oil changes, emergency jump starts, towing, all of that is included for the first 2 years of 25,000 miles. And our vehicles, of course, safety is a huge factor for us, especially when we have families. It does feature TSS 3.0, so this vehicle has a pre-collision system, automatic high beam, lane departure alert, dynamic radar cruise control, and then of course lane trace assist, but there are some differences. So there is a traffic jam assist that's perfect for California. Right here in the plug-in version, it can actually take over the steering, braking, and acceleration at speeds under 25 miles with the plug-in version, and that's called the traffic jam assist. I think we should call it the Cali assist, right? Cali traffic assist. So for my last prize, can anyone tell me, let's make this a true or false. All-wheel drive is available on the brand new 2023 Prius. By show of hands,
Both.
I want to make sure I heard you, right? Yes, that is absolutely true. So for my big, gorgeous red bag, let's see if anyone can nail this last question. Okay, you said make it a hard one? Okay, so you guys want it hard. So we have something called the VZ badge. Can you tell me where that badge is on the Toyota Prius? Since you asked for a hard one. Yes, you nailed it. It's on the back. So the VZ badge means beyond zero emissions. Toyota is looking to be fully carbon neutral by 2050. And so you're going to see that small round blue badge next to the name Prius, and that is representative of the Beyond Zero badging. In fact, it is related to our VZ4X, which is our first globally released all-electric. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, gentlemen and ladies, feel free to see any one of my colleagues. We'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. And of course, if you'd like to win more prizes, on the Toyota Crown, the one that's spinning to my right, that white vehicle right there, will have another narration in a few minutes. And you can also win yourself a Toyota Crown, and that is with our Passport Challenge. See any one of the brand ambassadors in the red polo t-shirts. They can help walk you through that. Think of it as a digital scavenger hunt. And we also have a ride and drive outside. Feel free to speak to us about that as well. Once again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the auto show, and let's go places with Toyota.